Greetings, Earthlings. I want to point out the problem with world peace and stability in the world today. Mm, Something, for instance, such as Gaza, um, indeed California, the Skid Row, the wildfires, the devastation, the doppelganger effect, indeed. Okay. um, the family invitation to New York City. Yes, please. Okay. if if that's a an arranged marriage, yes, please. Um, because with love and compatibility, okay, you have security, which you don't have with alienation. Okay, this is the lone wolf, the the terrorist reality, which relates to tourism. So I like the example of Greece, which is an ancient tourist hotspot and advertising, um, and the global south. Okay, and I'm going to pinpoint South Asia here because you have a horde of unemployable, uh, money minded panic, which is very much similar uh, to terrorism. Okay, that I think you have people think, oh, look, there it is, some magic Shangri La. And so you get like people, Europeans going to Kathmandu and just doing drugs and mumbling away. I've met some guys who said, oh, India is so great. And some of these people would not shut up. Okay. And they're rambling. Like this one guy, he came into the dormitory at 2 o'clock at night. No one's awake. He turns the lights on and he just starts giving a full lecture. Everyone's asleep, or at least wishes they were, at least resting. And this lunatic Irish guy who would go to India all the time, talking about, oh, I like the doll, there's different dolls and stuff. And shut up. Okay, that person needs to be in a mental institution, positively, not in a foreign country. And that is a major problem with people from South Asia, for example, who don't have charm and talent. Okay, that is an actually needed thing. It's not an advertised tourist brochure of some wretched thing. And this is also the problem with religion, saying, oh, if we accept all people. In reality, you want to have perfection, and you want the other religion to have that as well, to secure that. I will guarantee that indexed quantification all with one breath. Oh, yeah. And this terrorism, um, revolution, uh, destruction, chaos, um, it's basically no taxation without representation. Okay, it goes back to, I believe, the late 1600s in Ireland. That's right. And then it goes to America, like a ship of hope across a familiar sea. Saint Brendan, the navigator, the Vikings, indeed, well, the pyramid builders. Clearly, they're crossing the ocean with ethnic diversity, which does have some indicators in places like the Aztec Empire. Okay. Um, Indeed, Los Pirates um, of the southern seas, which includes the Mediterranean. Okay. And those Long John Silver tourists, okay, how do you say, going for the gimme buffet, okay, uh, and trying to be on the right side, and don't forget the Alamo because those guys survived. All right, don't hang out with the junkies, okay, please. George Washington, especially, and I'm definitely referring not to the regional tourists, okay, scholarly scouts indeed, um, globally in that actual sense. Marco Polo, Kublai Khan, whatever was going on before Kublai Khan, okay, to say nothing of the climate effect that enabled Genghis Khan to pillage the world. That's right. Um, a lot of radical disasters simply because they had 15 years of good weather and someone else was probably activating that, indeed. Um, so I'll give you a couple examples. Iran has a sweet highland homeland. Okay, the climate at elevation, which not every country has accessibly, um, is rather pleasant up there. Mexico City is another example. Mexico City and Tehran and much of Iran are at elevation. This is the highland homeland where Kathmandu, I believe, is equally there for the Southern Asian peoples. Okay, and I don't mean some freaky hippies who are very foreign and won't shut up because I find those people toxic and intolerable to world peace, to stability, um, and to something else I was going to say, but I'm too excited. It's all one breath here. Okay, it's not funny either. And the how do you say the high plains drifter? Okay, I've been there. It can be nice under the right context, but there can also be some dangerous eccentrics out there who you have to avoid. So if you are a scholarly scout, you have to, that has to be an ultimate reality and not a parody of world peace and stability. Because there are people looking for excuses, all right, and Brexit and Gaza are equally that, these lowland targets, indeed. Okay? Brexit, that means London. And Gaza, that's another coastal reality and a hotspot. And the highlands, okay, I think that that is effectively the holiest of holies, the homeland, highlands, certainly, okay? I want to help quantify this. This is what religion needs to do to get the right people in the right place. It's not so much about therapy, okay? Because unless if you have the right people in the right place, there's no such thing as therapy. In California, it's like, oh, the guy wants me to talk. I'm like, what a creep, okay? I wanted out of there, and they just could not care. Okay, that's the problem with the foreign element in the lowlands, especially. Yeah. I've become somewhat of an expert on this alienation. I'm an expert on the alienation and taking stuff seriously. It just takes me a moment. Okay, I have to like take a couple of deep breaths, which are private. Weirdos. Okay. Um, and I can actually think. I swear to God, I know it seriously. I swear to you, I know how to think. Okay. And if you're laughing at me, I said, Mato, you're laughing at the wrong guy, Fero. Okay. Because I'm crazy. Hit, don't you understand? I'm crazy. Frontiersman. But I do have a lot of love, and I reach out to try to find that and try to be that character. Is that a haircut?